Okay, well, we've just finished the conference. It's been really exciting. I guess a whole number of days. And one of the really great things that's come out of the conference is a better understanding and I think a real solidarity around the organizing that's going on in terms of young people. And so, Tara, you're organizing in Canada. Caitlin, you're organizing in the United States. So I'd love to ask you guys just some of the things that you've got on the go. So Caitlin, why don't we start with you? You're based in San Francisco.
I'm based in San Francisco.
And you're organizing a whole harm reduction network
yes.
for young people.
Yes, and it's actually a global network. So I'm based in San Francisco, and we definitely want to create links with youth in San Francisco, but our goal is to work with young people around the world who are either young drug users, young people who are working in harm reduction, and people who want to work with young people and improve services to youth who need harm reduction. And the reason why we're doing it is because young people, as we know, are incredibly marginalized and in a lot of parts of the world criminalized, particularly around drug use. And so we're really trying to build a solidarity movement globally to address those issues.
Amazing, yes. And Tara, we've got a great initiative underway in Canada with the formation of the Canadian Students for a Sensible Drug Policy, and you're involved in organizing for our first lobby on Parliament Hill next year. Tell us about it.
We are planning a lobby day, February 4th, and we are sending letters to approximately 40 MPs to ask them to meet with us. And we've had amazing support so far. We have at least 12 organizations that are on board supporting us, and there'll be more and more organizations. We're hoping to have, it looks like now we'll have sort of at least 50 people there having meetings with the MPs. And we'll have a community forum later that night where we will have, it'll be open to the broader community, and we're hoping to have, we could have up to 100 people and overfill the room, which would be lovely.
And this is so timely because we have the new bill that's been introduced, Bill C-26, which, if it was approved, would introduce minimum mandatory sentences for drug crimes. So this is a great opportunity, and we know that harm reduction is being cut out by the Harper government.
Exactly.
So this is a great opportunity.
And this is how the lobby day initially started, was in response to the proposed anti-drug strategy. As ambiguous as it is, we know that harm reduction isn't there, and it's very much, it's moved from Health Canada to justice. So we were starting with the premise, the theme of the lobby day is going to be, and it will change now with the new bill being introduced, but is going to be drug use is a health issue, not a criminal justice issue, and we're calling for it to move back to Health Canada.
Now, a conference like this, where it's like 1,000 people, there's just like this great sense of activity, like, do you go home now feeling like really strong about what you're going to take on? Is it like really good energy that you leave with for this conference?
It's great energy. It's overwhelming sometimes, I think, because especially when there is, it's so great having this conference in conjunction with the Students for Sensible Drug Policy meetings and conferences, and I think that young people are often really marginalized and left out. And so what I find often is, being one of the few young people who is here, that it can be even more overwhelming, because then it's like emails and phone calls and what do we do, but it's great. And I think having a platform to be able to address these issues is so important. And in the United States, it's really, really, because things are so oppressive here. And in Canada, being a Canadian, I know that we have a lot to learn from people who are doing great work here, because we have similar policies that are being pushed for, which is really scary. So I think just in terms of that energy, and seeing that although people are up against so much here, they're so committed and passionate, and there's so much that we can learn from one another, which is great.
Tara, was this your first Drug Policy Alliance conference?
It's my first DPA conference. Okay. I've been to SSDP conferences before, and I love the energy. This is rejuvenating. Someone said at the closing plenary, like, we need this because we get the shit kicked out of us all the time. Like the rest of the days, right? That we can come here and we have allies and we can collaborate with other organizations. It's amazing.
Well, I wish both of you all the good luck.
Thank you.
You're doing amazing work.
So are you.
Got it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks
Libby.
very much.
Thank you.